Welcome back to our training series on AI prompting for content creation in investment management and finance. In the first session, we laid the foundation with the 4 pillars of effective prompting: context, role, clarity, and constraints with outcomes. Those principles transform vague inputs into structured, professional-grade outputs. In this video, we'll zoom out and focus on the engines that power prompting, large language models, or LLMs. We'll explore how they work, why they matter in finance, and the key differences between general-purpose models and finance-specific platforms. LLMs, or large language models, are advanced AI systems trained on massive datasets that allow them to understand and generate human-like text. They can perform a wide range of tasks, including drafting documents, summarizing lengthy reports, explaining technical concepts, and adapting tone for different audiences. In finance, this translates directly into practical applications. An analyst might use an LLM to digest a 200-page annual report into a page of bullet points. A communications team might use it to draft a client-friendly explanation of market volatility. A portfolio manager could ask it to highlight risks hidden in an earnings transcript. In short, LLMs extend the reach of financial professionals by speeding up tasks that rely on reading, writing, and summarizing. But not all LLMs are created equal. For professionals in finance, it's essential to distinguish between general-purpose LLMs and finance-specific platforms. General-purpose models are broad and flexible. They are designed to handle a huge range of tasks, from writing poetry to explaining complex code. Finance-specific platforms are tuned on financial data and workflows, making them sharper for specialized analysis and better aligned with compliance needs. This distinction matters because it directly affects accuracy, reliability, and risk management. It's also worth pointing out that not every LLM has access to the most up-to-date information. Many models operate with a fixed training cutoff, meaning their knowledge stops at a certain point in time. Real-time access may require a paid version, a plugin, or an integration with external data. Finance-specific platforms are often designed to overcome this by connecting directly to regulatory filings, earnings reports, and market feeds. Let's start with general-purpose LLMs. Examples include ChatGPT, a conversational assistant by OpenAI, Gemini, Google's multimodal assistant and model family, and Claude, Anthropic's enterprise-focused assistant, known for long context windows. These models are trained on diverse, internet-scale datasets. That breadth makes them versatile. In a financial context, they can draft a client newsletter explaining interest rate moves in plain language, summarize a news article on commodity markets, or reformat a technical report into a presentation outline. The advantage is speed and flexibility. You can give them almost any kind of writing or analysis task, and they will return something usable. But their financial knowledge is broad rather than deep. They don't naturally have access to audited filings, live market data, or compliance-checked research. So while they are excellent assistants, their outputs in finance need to be checked carefully. Now let's turn to finance-specific platforms. Examples include Perplexity Finance, a finance vertical that combines conversational outputs with real-time quotes and research. Fiscal.ai, also known as FinChat.io, a conversational research terminal with API access. Kavout, an investing platform that offers signals, a stock picker, and the chi-score. OpenBB Copilot, an open-source research platform popular with quant teams. Benjamin AI, an investment assistant that uses agent orchestration to produce actionable insights. Costello AI, a chatbot designed for financial analysis. And FinTwit AI, a tool that blends financial data with social media sentiment to provide trading signals. These platforms are tuned for finance. Their design integrates trusted data sources such as filings, transcripts, and market feeds. That means their responses are not just fluent, they're intended to be accurate, traceable, and auditable. Where a general-purpose model might explain earnings in broad terms, a finance-specific platform is designed to provide exact figures and link back to the source. To make this distinction concrete, let's reuse one of the structured prompts from our first session. This creates continuity and shows how the same input can produce different types of output. Here's the prompt: act as an equity research analyst. Analyze the year-to-date performance of the top 3 technology companies in the S&P 500. Present results in a table with company name, stock price change, and one key driver of performance. Limit the response to no more than 100 words. Provide references if applicable. Here's ChatGPT's reply. The table presents rounded figures, for example, Apple down about 5%, Microsoft up around 23%, and Nvidia up just over 30%. It includes brief commentary and mentions sources like Macrotrends or Investopedia, but these are not direct citations. The overall style is conversational and concise, staying close to the word limit. Now, here's Fiscal.ai's reply. The table shows exact stock price changes to 2 decimal places, with each driver linked to a tag. Below the table, the output adds detailed Nasdaq performance data, such as multi-year returns and compound annual growth rates, as well as related questions a user might explore. The tone is more formal and report-like, with a stronger emphasis on traceability. Side by side, both models answer the same prompt, but in different ways. ChatGPT delivers a broad, readable summary with approximate numbers. Fiscal.ai delivers a precise, sourced analysis with additional data and context. The difference reflects their design. One is general purpose and versatile, the other finance-specific and tuned for data accuracy and compliance. So how should finance professionals think about this in practice? General-purpose LLMs are like Swiss Army knives, versatile, flexible, and excellent for first drafts, or simplifying complex topics. Finance-specific platforms are like precision instruments, narrower in scope, but designed for accuracy, traceability, and compliance. The best workflow often blends the two. Draft quickly with a general model, then validate and refine with a finance-specific platform before sharing with clients, investors, or regulators. Think of it as a 3-step process: draft, validate, deliver. The bottom line is this: the model you choose shapes the output. General-purpose models are versatile assistants. Finance-specific platforms are trusted experts. The right choice depends on your task, and often, the best results come from combining them. But remember, even the best models won't help if the instructions are weak. In our next session, we'll shift from tools to technique. We'll compare weak prompts with structured, effective ones, showing side by side how small changes in wording can transform results into professional analysis. See you then.